Principal Anya Sharma instituted a zero-tolerance policy for late submissions, a rule that ultimately ensnared her. Her edict was simple. Any assignment submitted even 1 second past the 5 p.m. deadline on Friday would receive an automatic 0. No exceptions, no excuses. This wasn't merely about accountability. It was about crushing any notion of flexibility. I remember when Daniel Kim, a quiet kid who always struggled with slow internet at home, tried to submit his history paper. His digital timestamp showed 5 p.m. and 6 seconds. Principal Sharma, towering over him, declared, "Rules are rules, Daniel. 6 seconds is eternity when you're dealing with deadlines." She wrote a large, red 0 on his paper right there. Another time, Emily Rodriguez had a medical emergency her mother had to get her to hospital for. Her English essay, though completed, was uploaded at 5:01 p.m. Principal Sharma, without a shred of empathy, stated, "Punctuality is paramount, Emily. Your circumstances, while unfortunate, do not exempt you from the established guidelines." Emily received a 0 too. This rigid adherence to rules, regardless of context, demonstrated classic authoritarianism. My own final project, which was 40% of my grade, was due. I couldn't afford a 0. Missing the deadline meant failing the class, jeopardizing my scholarship, and potentially not graduating. I started preparing days in advance. On Thursday, I took screenshots of my completed work. On Friday morning, I filmed myself submitting a dummy file precisely at 9 a.m., noting the timestamp and confirming the system's accuracy. I even scanned the school policy handbook, specifically page 37, section 4 billion, which outlined the principal's accountability for school-wide policy implementation. Friday arrived, 4:50 p.m. My project sat ready, 4:55 p.m. My classmates were furiously uploading, 4:59 p.m. I hit submit. Confirmation appeared, 4:59 p.m. and 12 seconds. I then waited, observing as the clock ticked past 5 p.m. Principal Sharma was nowhere to be seen. A strange calm settled, 5:05 p.m., 5:10 p.m., no Principal Sharma. The dread I felt for others was now morphing into something else entirely. At 5:17 p.m., Principal Sharma finally bustled in, flustered, carrying a coffee. "Apologies, everyone," she huffed. "Traffic was absolutely dreadful. And then my car decided to have a flat tire." I approached her calmly. "Principal Sharma," I began, my voice steady, "you're 17 minutes late. That, according to page 37, section 4 billion, makes you unaccountable for enforcing your own policy." Several students, phones already out, began recording. Just then, Mr. Henderson, the superintendent, walked in, a copy of the school's digital submission log in his hand. "Principal Sharma," he announced, "your attendance for the final project deadline was logged at 5:17 p.m. As per your own clearly stated policy, any submission past 5 p.m. receives a 0. This applies to policy enforcement as well." Her performance review from this incident resulted in a demotion, effective immediately. This was poetic justice. This scenario exemplifies the principle of karma, where actions, good or bad, ultimately return to the doer. Follow for a new story every day.